to Finland, where Niklas von Weirman of METSA Group will tell us about a positive experience his company had working together with the open access facility VTT Bioruukki. So good morning, Niklas and Mika.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I propose that Mika starts with introducing himself and VTT.
Yes, good morning, everyone. I'm happy for the possibility to talk about our pilots and in particular this case with METSA. So my name is Mika Härkönen. I come from VTT, the Technical Research Center of Finland, where I have been working about 15 years with developing our pilot plants, service offering, and also networking. VTT sees itself as a science to innovation bridge, and therefore we are focusing very much in the applied research and scale up. As seen in the slide, our pilots have a good coverage for the bio and circular economy processes and value chain. Maybe our specialties are the pilots for new bio-based materials and the pilots for chemical conversions for value-added products. This case today is dealing with our process chemistry pilot plant.
Okay, and Niklas.
Thank you. My name is Niklas von Weirman. I work for an organization called METSA Group. METSA Group is in practice a large forest industry company, but we are a bit different in that sense that the parent company is a cooperative, and the cooperative has in practice over 100,000 Finnish forest owners as the owner members. Today we have 5 business areas, and since 2018 we also have an innovation company called METSA Spring, which I'm leading. On a personal note, I have a Doctor of Science degree in biotechnology. Thank you.
Niklas, first question is for you. So why have you used an open access pilot plant in your textile fiber development work? Why did you do that?
Well, in our development work, you have to scale up. You start in lab scale, and then you start to think about the next scale. And you could, of course, buy and build that pilot plant in-house, but that doesn't really make sense for a large company. So we looked for the best partners in Europe to do the pilot phase, and we did in practice that collaboration with VTT for 2 of the departments, if you could say so, and the rest then with the German open access pilot plant called TITK.
So indeed, Mika, a collaboration was going on.
Yeah, this is a good example of our customers. They're very often looking for new business opportunities, and for us, they are buying services for getting information for the investment decisions, whether they go to pilot or production unit or whatever. Our customers are both large companies, but also startup companies are working with us.
Okay. So, and Niklas, what do you find important in collaborating with open access pilot plants?
Well, I want to highlight 2 things. The first one is the flexibility of the facility. So you need to be in a position to help many companies, and that requires flexibility from your equipment. The second part is the people. So you really need to have capable personnel in the facility who can then handle different challenges and so on.
So and that was also the case at Mika, at your place.
Yeah, I mean, from our side, it's important that there's a good working collaboration with the customer and their place in the pilot when we are running it. I mean, we are doing still scale-up research, and in many cases there's maybe the equipment are not optimal for the purpose. So it's very important to the customers there. It helps us to make the test run successful.
Niklas, VTT is not the only shared facility that you used in the whole process. Why was that?
Well, for a large company, it is important to find the best facilities, both in terms of equipment and personnel. And in the pilot scale, it's still possible to do one part in one country and the second part then in the second country. And in this case, then we ended up in having two partners.
So, Mika, that means that every facility has its speciality.
Yes, I see the specialization of European pilot providers is very, very important. It's important to respect the wise use of scarce investment money, but it's also important for sustainable business of the pilot providers. There's not enough customers for all if we do not specialize and develop our spearhead competencies. And in that respect, the networks like Pilots4U is very important, that we know what is ongoing with each other pilots.
Okay, last question to Niklas. What is your takeaway message for the audience today? What can be improved in the future?
Well, I think specialization is key here. It doesn't make sense to build the same facilities in each of the member states of the European Union, as we as large companies we easily go to for instance Germany to do piloting. So please find your core competence and focus on that. Yeah, do not copy paste.
Okay, thank you both, and seeing you in the near future. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.